Canadian accused of $140,000 Taylor Swift ticket scam is pictured as she's arrested on additional charges. In a twist that could leave anyone shaking their head, a Canadian woman now stands accused of pulling off a ticket scam that left countless Taylor Swift fans out in the cold. According to recent reports from a well-known news source, the drama deepened as fresh criminal charges were brought against her, sending ripples through the community. Denise Cynthia Tissor found herself in handcuffs once again on March 20th, following a lengthy probe by the local police force. The investigation uncovered a web of deceit that cost fans a staggering 140,000 Canadian dollars, turning what should have been an unforgettable concert experience into a bitter disappointment. At 44, this single mother, previously in hot water for her involvement in a similar scam last November, now faces more serious allegations. The new charges include fraud over $5,000, possession of stolen property worth over $5,000, and even money laundering. Adding to the mix, her boyfriend and supposed partner in crime, 56-year-old David Lloyd Blake, is also under fire for charges tied to stolen property and money laundering. In a scene that felt straight out of a suspense film, police raided a residence in Burlington, Ontario, roughly 35 miles west of Toronto, wielding a search warrant that led to the seizure of 4 laptops, a tablet, 4 cell phones, and piles of printed documents. The search turned the quiet neighborhood upside down, leaving onlookers with a mix of shock and curiosity. Both Tissor and Blake were taken into custody during the raid but have since been let go until their next court appearance. The release, however, does little to ease the tension that now hangs over the case as the investigation gathers pace. The probe, which kicked off back in November, saw authorities fielding as many as 75 complaints. Out of these, they confirmed 55 separate incidents of fraud that together wiped out $140,000 in the pockets of eager fans. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift had just lit up Toronto's Rogers Centre with 6 electrifying concerts spread over November 14th to 16th and November 21st to 23rd, a series of shows that promised memories but instead became the backdrop for betrayal. Tissor, who used the name Denise Blackhawk when advertising tickets on Facebook Marketplace as early as August 2023, lured fans with the promise of access to the much-anticipated tour. Buyers, caught up in the excitement, would transfer the full payment electronically after agreeing to the set price, expecting to secure their spot at one of the hottest events of the year. However, as the event drew near, those hopeful purchasers discovered a harsh reality: the tickets were nowhere to be found. When fans reached out for answers, Tissor explained that the tickets wouldn't be accessible until just days before the event, a promise that quickly evaporated into silence. The suspense turned to outrage when refund requests met another twist. Tissor claimed the money had been forwarded to a mysterious third party named Mark Harlow, who had simply vanished. The tangled web of charges grew denser when Tissor was first taken into custody on November 25th. At that time, she faced fraud over $5,000, possession of property obtained by crime over $5,000, and an astonishing 32 separate counts of both fraud and possession of stolen property for amounts under $5,000. Back then, Toronto police identified 28 victims who lost a total of $70,000 on these fake tickets, each story echoing with a mix of disbelief and frustration. As the investigation marched on, more charges piled up. On January 15th, additional counts, 8 for fraud and 8 for possessing stolen property, were added to her record as police dug deeper into the scam. Blake, too, was not spared. He faced 19 counts related to possession of property obtained by crime over $5,000, further fueling the storm. In a recent virtual court appearance on March 13th in Bradford, Ontario, Tissor faced yet another charge of fraud under $5,000. The courtroom drama, unfolding over a computer screen, added another layer of uncertainty to a case that has already gripped the public's attention. Amid all the legal battles, Tissor told a local TV station in November that she felt she had also been caught in a trap, insisting she had filed a police report. However, her lawyer, Kim Edward, chose to stay silent on the matter, leaving many questions unanswered. Meanwhile, the sting of the scam is still fresh for many. Burlington resident Leanne Batista shared how she sent nearly $2,000 Canadian dollars to Tissor for tickets meant for herself and her daughter Tegan, who were excitedly planning to see Swift live on November 23rd. In a poignant Facebook post, Batista hoped that Taylor Swift's hit song Karma would echo in Tisor's mind forever, leaving readers to wonder just what fate has in store next. What will be the next twist in this unfolding drama?